Okay, Pete, what's up, buddy? He says, hey guys, when you are talking to a potential new client, do you put in the proposal a one-off onboarding or setup fee? If so, how do you explain what the fee is for, and why do you charge the fee? Thanks in advance. It depends on what I'm doing, Pete. But yeah, there's usually setup fees involved. It depends on, again, it depends on each one of the services. So, for example, like for Google My Business or Maps SEO, I always charge a Maps optimization or Maps setup and optimization fee, right? And I charge $6.97, I believe, for that, which includes the GMB setup and optimization. If it's not already set up, then I set it up. Typically, it's set up, and I've just got to optimize it. Bing and in Yahoo. In fact, I really even kind of took Yahoo out of it to where I'm really just now doing Bing and GMB for the same price, right? $6.97. That's what I charge. But then my local monthly SEO charges for any at the lowest I will charge for local maps is $500 a month for maintaining. So like I'll charge $697 setup and $500 a month. If I got somebody with 2 locations, a lot of the times I'll charge them $400 per location per month. So it's $800 for 2. That's just kind of how I do stuff. Like I don't charge as much as a lot of the other people do for my services. But when it comes to setup fees, it just depends on what it is. Like, for example, I also do reputation marketing stuff now because it's just so stupid easy to fulfill, right? The app does all the work. All you got to do is sell it. And so like I'll charge somebody like $99 as a setup fee because it takes me or a VA about 20 minutes to input data into the system, and that's it. And so I make $100 on a setup fee, and then I'll charge, maybe $200 a month or something like that on just the reputation stuff. But I typically try to roll all of that into a larger SEO package anyways. Okay. But yeah, I mean, guys, I'm always transparent about my charges to my clients. Like I tell them exactly what everything is for. Like I don't ever try to inflate prices here and there to kind of hide stuff. I just flat out tell them what it is, and I explain why that I'm charging for that and why it's necessary. And again, like I said, the way that I present my services to my clients, it's in a very transparent way, so that I honestly feel like I earned their trust by just explaining everything in such detail, if that makes sense. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents. You guys have any additional input on that?
Yeah, real quick, I do the same that you do, Bradley, in terms of I tell them, hey, this is what is going to charge, like what I'm going to charge. And then these are the tools that I'm going to use. And this is the final, like the tally, if you want. But yeah, I definitely break that down for the clients. And I'm completely 100% transparent, as you were saying as well.
Marco?
No, I totally agree. You have to be transparent. But then again, if you position yourself correctly, you should also raise your prices accordingly. I mean, you know your market, you know your local market, Bradley, and you know what it is. I would never charge the same thing to someone, let's say in an area like where you are, like let's say in Georgetown, right? For example, where I know, I mean, that the money is just way different. A Beverly Hills dentist, I'm gonna hit him over the head, as opposed to just a local dentist that's just trying to get people in the door, right? So that he can then sell them on whatever services it is that he has. So you have to know if you know your market and you position yourself accordingly, then you usually could charge a little bit more, but definitely transparent as far as the tools, as far as using, you have to pay your staff. You have expenses also.
Yeah.
And if you're transparent with all of that, then you should be okay. I mean, markup, you have to charge what you feel you're worth. That's how I think. You have to charge for your services, and if you're that good, then you should charge for that. You should charge a premium. Most other businesses and most other experts do.
I agree.